All right, we are back. Chest today. I never stopped training. I just stopped making these videos. Um, I just got, to be honest, I got kind of burnt out of it. And I just, not so much the videos, it's fucking with the tripod. It's just a hassle. And I was training with 3 training partners. So like, we've got this rotation going on, and we go and just kind of get in the flow of our training, and I just didn't feel like fucking with it. A lot has happened since the last video. My son was born. I have a little fat son at home now. He's a couple months old. I got a new car. You may notice if you've watched the old videos to this one, there's a lot less background noise. I got a new Toyota Camry. I had a Corolla before. Toyota all the way. Won't drive anything else. The way I train has changed a lot. I don't train quite so heavy and crazy as I used to. So if you watched, I started training with my training partner, and I was going to do a show. That's what I'm trying to think of. So I'm not going to be doing a show. I have a heart arrhythmia, and my coach and I have decided based on that, and just my family life and stuff, probably the best thing to do would be not to do a show. So I've been considering doing a strongman competition, but I'm really worried about getting hurt. So I don't know. But on the agenda for today is it's push day. I'm gonna try a push-pull leg split for a little while. It's been a long time since I've done that. I've had a dedicated arm day for quite a while, and I don't really. I used to have a dedicated shoulder day when I was training with my training partner, but I don't feel like I need one. So today will be pec deck. That's what we'll start with. I'll do probably 3 sets there of just like a warm-up set. Like they're not like crazy sets till failure, and I don't go till failure on every single set like I used to. Now we'll get close, but not quite there. We'll get there by the end. But I'm just, the pec deck, I'm just getting some blood into my chest, getting warmed up to bench. Now, my training partner and I, we would always use the Smith machine for the incline. I have moved over to doing it with a barbell, and I like that a lot. Something I really want to progress my strength at is barbell incline bench. After that, thinking probably do some flies. After that, maybe excuse me, maybe some dumbbells, maybe a chest press machine. Obviously, we'll do some tricep push downs, maybe some French press. I don't know if I'm calling French press the right thing. To me, I take the easy bar and go behind my head like this, and while I'm sitting down, and to me, that's what a French press is. I don't know if I'm completely fucking wrong about that, but that's what I've always called it. I like it better than a skull crusher. And something I did realize the other day when I was doing incline, when your grip on incline is going to be more narrow than on flat bench, and I didn't used to know that, so I think that's why incline benching with a barbell always hurt my shoulder and made me feel so uncomfortable, was because I was trying to use the same grip and technique as when I flat bench. So what the fuck was I doing? Where was I going with this? So the first day I'm doing it right, I'm like really narrow. And I noticed, like, the same grip I would use for basically close grip bench press. Not that close, but pretty close. And it is fucking blasting my triceps. I mean, absolutely blasting them. That car is so loud. I didn't feel my chest like at all. It was all triceps. So I thought then, if I do close grip bench, I'd probably do it on an incline. Now I'm not going to be doing that today, so that was kind of a pointless story. But push downs, French press, in my mind, my triceps should be so fucked by that point. I can't really do much else. So we'll do some cardio. But I'll just do lateral raises, like in between sets on some stuff. And I'll probably hit rear delts tomorrow. I kind of like hitting rear delts with back. So, legs yesterday, chest today, back tomorrow, legs again, so on and so on. I'm about 245 right now. Maybe 240. My weight's kind of been fluctuating there the last few months. My progress definitely slowed down. I don't feel like I've lost any progress at all. I'm just as, well, I wouldn't say I'm just as strong as I've ever been, but I'm pretty close. But, you know, other priorities. I got a promotion at work, so that's another big thing. But just, you know, family stuff, work and everything. I think people beat themselves up too much for not just like constantly. Fitness is not just an upward slope the entire time. It's like kind of like this, right? And you may go like this for a little bit, and that was kind of me for the, well, let's try that. There we go. It was kind of, you know, just going the same. I'm not getting any smaller. I'm not really getting any bigger. I'm sure I've gotten a little bit bigger, but not a lot. And I'm probably not as strong as I was when I was doing, you know, 3 sets of 10 with 315 on close grip bench and stuff. I mean, I don't really do shit like that anymore. So I'm not quite as strong as I was then. Because I also, you know, strength, use it or lose it, right? I mean, you can have this exact same body composition, muscle mass, makeup, and everything, and be weaker than you were before. So that's if you can bench 315 and then you just don't, like, that's your PR, and then you just don't bench head, like say you don't do more than 225 for like the next 6 months, so you're doing like more high volume stuff, your chest will get bigger, but you will not be stronger, at least at face value. Some people like me who just have like a natural propensity for strength in certain lifts like bench press may get stronger, but you know, I started benching heavy again, and you know, 405 still, it's not something I think I can just walk into the gym and do any time, but if I've slept, had a decent little breakfast, I might even be able to do it fasted. I think I have. But the sleep is the big one. I tried to do it one day, and I didn't get good sleep. I've definitely noticed how much shitty sleep affects my training. My training is definitely not as high quality when I slept like shit the day before. So, trying to get my sleep right. But I was down in Deerfield, Florida, and I got to train at an LA Fitness for the first time. And I definitely, on vacation, okay, not vacation, it was a work thing. But it was a cool little thing. Anyway, kind of eating like shit, sleeping like shit because I'm not with my wife, and I go for 405, and it was one of those instances. I'm at a gym, a bunch of guys I don't know. I'm at a corporate, like a commercial gym. I don't know what LA Fitness is, so like the big like hype about it is they didn't have any like crazy cool equipment that I've never seen before. There's just a shitload of people there. I've never waited in line for equipment before. That was nuts. But anyway, I'm in this situation with people I don't know. I mean, at the gym I go to every day, I don't have my training partner with me anymore, but there's at least guys there that I know. I've seen them lift. I've talked to them. Like, I know that there's someone there or not when I need a spot. I'm at this gym, and I see this old dude. And if you've worked out for a while, you can spot like an old school like bodybuilder or powerlifter fucking a mile away. Well, I see this old guy. I can tell that he used to be strong as fuck and still is. About the same height as me, big upper body, real vascular arms, and he's doing wide grip, like really wide grip pull-ups, like strict, like good pull-ups. And I'm like, that's the guy. Because this other dude saw me load 4 plates and was like, do you need a spot? And I was like, well, I will in a few minutes. And that was true. I did need to wait a few minutes to go again. But not someone I trusted to spot me with 405. So I go talk to this old guy. Gives me a good lift off. Great spotter. But he kept his hands on the bar the entire time, which I personally don't like. And I feel like he helped me. He says that he didn't. I feel like he did. But either way, all right, I'll be at the gym in a few minutes. I'll dry scoop my pre-workout. Had an apple this morning. So we will, I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, had to change of plans. There's some on the pack deck, so do the flies first. This is my first working set. Now where the mic is where I come down and touch the bar too, so I am going to have to move it before I get started. But 225, plan is to go 8 to 12. Obviously I don't have a spotter, so I don't want to get too crazy. But let's get strapped up and get this done. Rested just long enough to catch my breath and get a drink. So I'll be going again. I don't rest as long between my sets as I used to. But that the pause, the going down, pausing, going up, pausing, it makes it so much harder. That's all. I mean, I could probably do like 315 for maybe 5, but there's no point when I can do this. because of the location of this bench. So I haven't filmed all my sets. Everything else I probably won't. This is my drop down last set. So I am supersetting this with, well, the plan was I was going to do incline dumbbells, superset it with French press. But as I was walking to the bench, somebody else got it. So shit happens. So now we're doing this with cable push downs. Okay, there we go. All right, this is set number 2. Only using 70s. I can do hundreds or more. Guess I'm gonna go. Up and squeeze, down all the way to my shoulders. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.